With this readily available on the market, you definitely don't need this anymore. It's not worth it. Or is it? Welcome back to Hops and Whiffs. Grab yourself a cold one. Hello everyone and welcome back to Hops and Whiffs. Today I thought I'd look at exploring maybe a myth, maybe the truth, whether Afnan's 9pm has now made Jean-Paul Gaultier's Ultramar redundant. But while we're looking and having a smell, I thought I'd share a beer with you, and I'm sharing some Guinness Original. So this one apparently is dark and lively. Yeah, I don't know. Please put some comments in the comment section below. Tell me what you're enjoying about the channel itself. Tell me about any aftershaves or fragrances that you'd like me to review in the future, or any beers that you'd like me to have a taste of. There we go, straight poured. Very nice. So, Jean-Paul Gaultier released Ultramar in 2015, and it was an instant classic. It was an instant hit for clubbers everywhere. You stand out from the crowd with this. You get like a bubblegummy, sweet fragrance that projects well, lasts for a long time, and as I said before, it's been a lot of people's go-to fragrance when they want to go out on a night out to stand out from the crowd. Quick look at the note breakdown of it. So you've got your top notes of pear, lavender, mint, bergamot and lemon. You've got your mid notes of cinnamon, clary sage and caraway. And then you've got your base notes of black vanilla, husk, amber, patchouli and cedar. You pick up about 75ml for that from anywhere between £54 and £80 on the internet. And it sat alone in its own space for quite a while. Unique, as I said before, clubbing fragrance that favoured by many. That was until roll forward to 2020, and the brand Afnan brought out 9pm, and it kind of had a lot of people saying that now Jean-Paul Gaultier's Ultramar is redundant. They smell exactly the same, so why would you spend X amount more on this than you would on this? Just to give you a rough price for this one, this is 100ml, and you can get this for around about £25. So yeah, it's quite a hefty difference. So does it make this redundant? Look at the note breaks down on this for you. So you got your top notes for this one of apple, cinnamon, lavender and bergamot, mid notes of orange blossom and lily of the valley, and base notes of vanilla, tonka, amber and patchouli. So there are differences, but there are also some similarities. But going back to them, the first thing that I will say is ever so slight bugbear. I know it's unique to Le Male fragrances. There's a little collar clip, almost like the grenade clip that you pull off. Sometimes you lose them. Bit of an annoying thing to have to put on and off all the time. And not having a cap, it kind of stops the experience of being able to grab your bottle of aftershave and give it a quick sniff inside the cap. So you constantly have to spray it again, because after a while you can't really smell it from the atomizer itself. But no, spraying that again for the first time in a while, yeah, you get that big pear, pronounced pear note coming out straight away with the lavender and a little bit of the iconic Le Male DNA, the mint comes through as well. And then it gets sweeter, and it's almost like a bubblegummy sweetness. It it's a really alluring sweetness, and I really like this because it's stand out to most other fragrances. Well, it was in the time. There are now few fragrances now that do go that direction, because you've got the sweetness that comes on the undertone, which is like a mix of the vanilla and the amber. Now, as we said before, a lot of people have gone that this fragrance here, 9pm, makes this one redundant. And the original spray on that is similar, very, very similar. I'd say probably about 95%, so that's good. The difference is on the top, so this has an apple note rather than a pear note that this one has. And you can tell because a pear is a different type of sweetness, which almost lends itself to the bubblegummy profile of this one. But no, you get the apple. Don't get much of the cinnamon straight away through on that, but you do get the orange blossom for the middle. That's a different type of sweetness that comes through. And then you do get a lot of vanilla. I do find when this one dries down, you do get more of a sweet vanilla-y, so more creamy sweet smell than you do on this one. This is more like of a bold, sweet, bubblegummy sweetness, whereas this one's more of a not as loud, say 2-3 hours in. This one projects for a good 2.5-3 hours, whereas this one sits close to the skin after that time. And the dry down of this one kind of reminds me of more like the original Prada Luna Rossa Sport, in a way that it's kind of like a powdery vanilla and lavendery scent, which, yes, I know the Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male fragrances have that lavendery profile, which kind of then means that, yes, it is doing this thing, but not quite in the space of this. As I said, this settles down a bit quicker towards a skin scent than this does. This is loud for a good while longer. But they are excellent. Both of them are excellent fragrances. I've got both of them, but I wouldn't necessarily go out and buy one of them again if I had the other one as an option, because the OG Ultra Male is a classic. It's fantastic fragrance, nostalgic. It's different to most other fragrances out there, or at least was. And if you can get a good deal on this one, then I wouldn't dissuade you from going. I know I saw sometimes on the TikTok shop this had gone down to I think it was about £55 for 125ml, which was like insane, as long as it was real. But I don't think you can beat that price of about £25 for something that you're going to get a similar style scent to Ultra Male. Now, yes, it doesn't last as long in the air projecting wise, but people who are in and around you will still smell that lavendery vanilla, sweet, creamy vanilla scent for quite a while. So performance wise, it does last as long as this one. I mean, this one lasts great hours on the skin, and I'll say this is probably, if not 8 hours, just under 8 hours, which is good for a £25 fragrance. So give them a try. Do tell me what you think about them, because I know a lot of people have differing opinions. I've got a lot of friends that say this is redundant, totally redundant, buy that because it's cheaper and it lasts as good, whereas I find this one, the performance is better. Is it, I don't know, is it £50 worth better? Probably not, so give it a go. But yeah, please do let me know what you think is the better fragrance, the better value for money. And with regards to the original Guinness, I'm not enjoying this as much as kind of like the draft Guinness you get in pubs, but this is the original, the OG, much like the OG here. So yeah, cheers. See you next time on Hops and Whiffs.